Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of Gangster Magician Tarot. I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself, and I'm here to deliver you a message, okay? Because that's what I do. I deliver messages from the 5D to you right here in the 3D. I run all around, I'm up and them down, back and forth, 5D, 3D, all day long. Crazy, I tell you. But Archangel Michael says, don't worry about it. He said, you're all right. Everybody's going to be all right. You're with us now. All right? You're a made guy. You're on the list. I don't worry about nothing, he told me. He said, because don't worry, the Gangster Magician will grant your wish whenever, okay? So let's see what we're working with here. Let's see what, oh yeah, let me open my heart to you. Open my heart to you, and while I protect myself, apply tourmaline. My heart chakra is open to all unconditional love. Bring it on, okay? So let's get a little selenation here, the cards, and see what we're working with here. Would you agree with that, please? Let's see what we can do here. So, of course, there was a Seven of Swords betrayals around, okay? People, they thought that they were going to get away with these betrayals, okay? But no, you recovered, and you're asking, you're saying, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. Remember me? They don't remember. They said, oh my God, I can't believe Knight of Pentacles, how hardworking and productive and efficient and responsible you are. We really thought this betrayal was going to, destroy you. But no, you just came back stronger. It's unbelievable. Okay, you were Queen of Swords now, somehow. You have boundaries. Nobody could get near you. Okay, no nonsense is going to get by you. The Seven of Swords created this The Seven of Swords created this Queen of Swords in you. Okay, because you had no other choice. Okay, other than to get into this hangman, pull a surrender, look at things from all different perspectives, okay? That's how you became the best version of yourself, okay? And that is why you're also in this Knight of Swords energy. Very ambitious, action-orientated, Knight of Pentacles, hardworking, okay? Queen of Swords, who's in the hangman energy, okay? Pausing, surrendering, look at things from all different perspectives, all because they were betrayed, okay? And they really had no other choice but to do that, because what are you going to do? You have to come back one way, and you're not going to roll over and die. Sure, that was a very tough situation for you. But just think, that Queen of Swords was the missing piece, the missing link for you. Okay, that's what missing piece of the puzzle that got you to being an empress. So, realistically, we thank these betrayers, because they are the reason we are the way you are now, okay? I mean, that's the way you got to look at things. You have to look at it from that perspective. You can't look at it from the perspective, oh my God, I'm so mad that they did this. Because realistically, what they did made you better. Even if it hurts you at first, you still came out of this better. So remember that. You're going to be in complete control of the situation. You already are in complete control of the situation. You're going to stay in that control for the foreseeable future. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. Okay, brother, here's what we're working with. Overall energy here. You want to know? Is you. The Empress, of course, because that Queen of Swords is what made you an Empress. Okay, because of course you were a Queen of Cups. You were a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you were a Queen of Wands. Okay, but you lacked the Queen of Swords. Okay, by getting that Queen of Swords now, it's turned you into this Empress energy, okay? It made you more than you ever could imagine, okay? And now death is here for whoever came up against you, okay? He's knocking on their door, all right? And they're hiding in the closet, okay? He's asking, he said, hey, I got a couple questions about what you did to this Empress. Yeah, my friend Karma says, I got to come over here and see what's going on. I got a couple things I got to talk to you about. What the F is going on? I'm doing it. Oh, it's like it hits the card and it gets... Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, because now you have this Empress, brother, who now, first two cards, beautiful, is in this Ten of Pentacles, all right? And this is why death is, knocking on the door of those people that are being viewed as this Eight of Cups. These people that people are escaping from. You're asking questions, what's going on here? I mean, you said a lot of things about this Empress. Turns out that you were all these things. Somebody's got to answer for this. Somebody's got to answer for Santino, okay? Because you can't fool Corleone, brother. Okay, because when you insult our intelligence, it makes us very angry, is what Death tells these people. Okay, and he tells them that they're out of the family business now. And now, there's a vehicle outside. It's going to take them to Nevada. All right, just know that's where they're headed. Okay, to the desert, brother. Okay, and they're headed there very quickly, Eight of Wands. Okay, you are sending these Sending your enemies to the desert very quickly, okay? One by one. There's lots of holes out there for them, okay? Because Seven of Wands, you're in complete control of this situation, okay? Because if you weren't, then you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing if you weren't in complete control. If you weren't in complete control, you would be, you know, sniveling and whiny, okay? And you're not anything like that. You are just an empress in the Ten of Pentacles. That's all it comes down to. And it's the first two cards rapidly. This is rapidly happening here. Okay, Eight of Wands, first three cards. Okay, because Knight of Wands in reverse. Because there's scattered energy now. Delays, frustration for whoever came up against you. Okay, they didn't see you coming back as this Empress. They didn't see you getting this Ten of Pentacles. And they surely didn't see you doing it that fast, Eight of Wands, rapidly. Okay, they didn't see justice coming here that fast, Eight of Wands. Okay, they didn't see this, and this is why they're all up in this scattered energy, because they don't know what to do. You called all this energy back. You were able to get boundaries. By you becoming a Queen of Swords turned you into this Empress because you were able to have boundaries. Nobody was able to get in your energy no more. You're able to call your energy back, okay? And this is what's meant for you, this Ten of Pentacles. They wanted to take that from you. They didn't think you would figure it out. They thought you were too stupid, is what they said. Too stupid, okay? But now, Seven of Wands in reverse, they're the ones who are, you know, too stupid, okay? Because they're the ones who are exhausted and giving up, all right? They're the ones, okay? They're in the scattered energy Knight of Wands. Because you, Ace of Swords, can clearly see that. You're a very short-minded Empress over here, brother. You have the mental clarity, and so do other people around you. They see what you've been through, okay? And they've seen how you handled this. And it's very stoic. That's how you did it. Very graceful. People are very impressed with you, they said. They said, you're a very impressive individual, and I agree. Okay, and you know who's not impressive? Anybody who thinks Seven of Cups is a good idea. Because we hate this card. It's our least favorite card. About illusion, fantasy, causing confusion, options, okay? Well, guess what? They see that you, this Empress, is not an option, okay? All you do is make us be seen as the absolute one who brings the fun, okay? That's what these people did for you, okay? You were never going to be seen as an option. This Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups, that conflict, competition, trying to win at all costs, trying to, you know, turn your counterpart into this indulgent person, yeah, that didn't work. Okay, it didn't work one bit. Okay, because your counterpart's headed towards being an emperor right now, because they want to be like you. All right, they want to be just as powerful and just like you. Remember, this half of you. So why wouldn't they want to be that way? Okay, Eight of Cups in reverse. Now these people with scattered energy that are giving up, maybe they want to try one more time. They're exhausted though. Okay, they may want to try one more time, it says here. It says they're indecisive. They're aimlessly drifting. Fear of change here, okay? Because they can clearly see that you are this Queen of Pentacles. You are the ideal spouse. You are the one everyone comes to see. You are the showstopper. You are the Nine of Pentacles, the one who doesn't need anyone, okay? And you are this Empress. And that is 100% accurate because the Ten of Pentacles is right here also. So that means somebody's bringing you an Ace of Pentacles because you are a clear Nine of Pentacles as a Queen of Pentacles. So it's telling me this rapidly happened, Eight of Wands. Okay, because you are an Empress. What do you think? People aren't buying for your affection right now? They most certainly are. Believe me when I tell you. Okay, because there's a lot of Three of Cups in reverse, a lot of overindulgence on this other side with this Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Okay, this is why Seven of Wands in reverse, these people are exhausted because they're overindulgent. Okay, they're not taking care of themselves. Heavy partying. Okay, scattered energy, Knight of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles, all because they didn't want to share the wealth. They wanted to pull scarcity tactics. They wanted to, you know, breadcrumb you. But all they did was breadcrumb themselves by doing that. Stupid. Jealousy, look what it did to them. Whatever, made you better, so they sacrificed themselves. Thought they were sacrificing you, but they were only sacrificing themselves. Okay, because now they're headed to the Five of Pentacles. They sacrificed themselves to go to the Five of Pentacles. So you, Nine of Cups, this Empress, can get your wish come true, okay? Because you are a wish come true. Not one wish come true, but many wishes come true. And you will have your wish come true, that Two of Cups coming, okay? So these people sacrificed themselves for you, okay? Put themselves in the Five of Pentacles so you could get a wish come true. Thank you. Come again, brother, okay? Empress says, come again if that's what you want to give us. We're willing to take it anytime. Okay, because now Temperance in reverse, them being in the Five of Pentacles is now showing they have a lack of balance, okay? There's overindulgence, okay, with this Three of Cups. This Three of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, clarifies that there's some, you know, there could be a lot of, you know, drug use here, alcohol. I mean, there's options, confusion. So there's a lot of, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll over here. Okay, and it's really backfiring because now these people are exhausted because they're sick. Okay, and they head to the Five of Pentacles because their energy is all over the place and they see these options do not work. Okay, heavy partying and overindulgence. You can only eat chocolate for so long before you get sick. Okay, become Temperance reverse unbalanced and need to be you know, need medical assistance because remember, you are this Empress, you are this Nine of Pentacles, okay? And you do have this Ten of Pentacles here. So that's Eight of Wands rapidly coming for you, this Empress. So where's this Ace of Pentacles coming from? Who is it coming from? I think it's going to be this King of Pentacles, if you ask me, but what do I know? I think the King of Pentacles is coming here with the Ace of Pentacles. Would you not concur with that? Okay, but you know who's going all to the chagrin of this High Priestess in reverse, okay? So they're back. Now, the Matriarch is back again. It's another older feminine energy. So last we've seen is that they were, you know, setting up this Empress in reverse. Okay, but now we see you here as the regular Empress, okay? So now it's some overindulgence, okay? These options, scattered energy, Five of Pentacles, giving up, all right? So maybe this High Priestess in reverse now is trying something. Maybe they're trying a double. I think they're trying a double betrayal move here, like where they're gonna try to double betray you and the copycat, so they could remain in power. They're trying to play that game because they know you're this Nine of Pentacles still. They're still trying to block that Ace of Pentacles from coming your way. Even though they're setting up this Empress, they still don't want you to get, they still wanted to somehow block both of you now. And tell your counterpart that it's just you two now. You know what I mean? Like that, this is how they're going to stay in power or control your counterpart. But it's going to blow up in their face. Okay, Knight of Swords, because you're too action-oriented, you're too ambitious. Whatever they're planning is not going to work. They're imbalanced, okay? They're coming off as completely betrayed. They're even probably overindulging now. Okay, their energy's all over the place. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, they're exhausted. Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse. Trying one more time, perhaps with other options. And all this is doing is headed towards the Five of Pentacles for this High Priestess in reverse because you're too action orientated. All right, you're too ambitious. All right, you have this Page of Wands energy. You're just you have limitless potential. You're an inspiration. The High Priestess in reverse is going to stop an Empress. Like, come on. And it's like they could have got their ego. They could not kill their ego. This High Priestess in reverse. But whatever. Okay, but now perhaps maybe this could be that Five of Swords in reverse. Maybe they do have a desire to reconcile. Maybe they are, you know, the reason why your counterpart is having a desire to reconcile. Maybe they you know, they're still not healed, but at the same time, they're still pushing them in the right way, saying that they messed up. And, you know, that it's time for them to be this emperor and go towards their empress, okay? So maybe this High Priestess is trying to turn a new leaf, okay, with this Five of Swords in reverse. Or maybe it's just this emperor is trying to reconcile with you, is really, you know, going to send this High Priestess to the Five of Pentacles. But we thought if they set up this Empress reverse that they would have, you know, your copycat, that they would be okay. But this Five of Pentacles is here. So maybe there's something they don't want to go to that Five of Pentacles, okay? All right, but you remaining in this Hermit energy is the reason why. Maybe that's what this High Priestess in reverse is trying to do. They're trying to soul, so they're trying to heal. Okay, so maybe this High Priestess in reverse is in Hermit energy, and they're trying to find a way to, you know, heal from how they were, and then they have a desire to reconcile because, you know, they're leaving behind this Five of Pentacles, this Seven of Cups, this Eight of Cups, this Seven of, you know what I mean? They're leaving behind all this nonsense because they know this is not the way to be. Okay, because they know that the only ending for them here would be a Ten of Swords. Okay, there's no other way around this for this High Priestess reverse unless they heal. And the only way they can heal is by getting in this Hermit energy. So, all right, and they're encouraging your counterpart to come towards you. That's what this is saying. Okay, now they realize you're the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. Okay, and they're trying to be positive too. Okay, they're trying to, you know, get through these illusions that were created. Okay, they're trying to see, you know, they have to follow your lead on how to be a proper, what's it called, feminine energy. This is going to be difficult for this high priestess in reverse to, you know, try to become this empress like you, but they are in Herman energy, and you do have somebody here, Five of Swords, who wants to reconcile with you, okay, because you are the one who brings the fun, because you are the sun, and illusions about you are shattered. So what's going to be coming of it for this high priestess that's in Herman, in reverse, that's in Herman energy, trying to heal now, trying to be the best version of themselves. Okay, Page of Swords. So that means that they're going to have a new thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. Okay, they're not going to be as, you know, manipulative and deceptive as they once were. Okay, because they're going to see how you respond to things and how you are. And they have great respect for you now. Okay, and that's why the Chariot's here. That's why movement is here. That's why this Emperor is coming here. They see, and it's coming quickly. Okay, because remember, the Ten of Pentacles is here. Okay, so this Emperor is bringing you this Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it's right here. And there's a financial opportunity coming your way, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, and now death's here for whoever, you know, came up. So I don't know now, is death going to be back here to stop this high priestess in reverse after they try? I don't know what's death. So what's death here for? So death is really here to protect this Two of Cups for you, okay, because they know this is your wish come true. So I guess maybe they're going to sit here and they're going to keep an eye on this high priestess in reverse to make sure that they don't try any funny business, okay? And they're going to, you know, remind them that if they do want to reconcile, that they better, you know, use their thirst for knowledge and find new ways of communicating, okay? Because if they interfere with this Two of Cups in any way, death will, you know, handle this high priestess in reverse. That's basically what they're warning them right now. The Two of Cups with the stepper, that if they cannot interfere how they did in the past in any way, and if they do, death will be back for them, is what he's telling them right now, if they have any plans of enjoying this, okay? And I think that's why this Herman energy is the reason why I think that they're healing, okay? Six of Swords, because this is being left behind. This whole indulgent lifestyle is being left behind. All right, this is not the way to be. All right, this is not how it is, because all you have right now is this Four of Wands, a happy home, a celebration, a milestone. And if this high priestess is Matriarch can heal, they can join in. If they can remain in the sun energy, be positive and not, you know, come with any bullshit, they can, you know, remain. So let's do a little confirmation here, see what we're working with. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one. Because there's still a high priestess in her. I mean, but you got to figure they were like that all these years. It's not going to click overnight. But death is here to, you know, remind them of what will happen to them if they, you know, revert back. Okay, because Page of Cups. Because they need to keep an open and curious mind, embrace new creative opportunities, intuitive messages. Explore new aspects of life and yourself is what, you know, that high priestess in reverse has to start doing. Okay? Because Six of Swords, they will be getting, you know, left behind, or they are leaving behind the old way of doing things. Okay, whatever they used to do, and it may be hard for them, but they're going to have to come to, you know, some type of way, because Two of Wands, because we're planning to progressing, things are moving along here. Okay, there is Two of Swords. You know, there's no more avoidance, no more deadlocked. Okay, there's one choice now, and it's you. So let's get a confirmation here, see what we're working with. There's your main man now, right at the bottom, King of Cups. They know that's your counterpart. That's what their default is, King of Cups. Just like you're the Queen of Cups. So let's see what we're working with, see what we got as the overall energy. We had the Empress last time. Okay, so Fool in reverse. All right, so somebody's taking things very seriously. You know, holding back, very much in fear, okay? I feel like they missed their opportunity. Potentials are blocked, okay? So I'm not sure who this is yet or what this has to do, but just know you did solve the puzzle. We know that, Wheel of Fortune. So that's why this 10 of Pentacles is here for you. Okay, this is why. Remain positive this whole way. All right, 5 of Wands reversed. Now they want to avoid conflict. They want to agree to disagree. Okay, so I just have to believe this is still that High Priestess in reverse. This Matriarch wants to agree to disagree with you, but they better to completely kill their ego because they're still in this full-on reverse energy. Okay, they're still holding back. All right, they're still not completely, you know, and that's why death is coming here to remind them. All right, that it's time for them, Four of Swords, to rest and relax now. All right, because they lost. All right, they did what they had to do, and now they have to, you know, they have to be the right way if they want to continue, if they want to come along. But if they're going to remain this full in reverse energy, then no, they cannot come. Okay, but this is right from the mouth of this King of Pentacles, okay? Because this King of Pentacles, like I said, is going to be the one who brings you that Ace of Pentacles to complete this 10 of Pentacles, because you are a 9 of Pentacles, okay? And you also are a 9 of Cups. Your wish come true, okay? That's exactly what it comes down to. It's what you are. You're not just one wish come true. Your many wishes come true. And you're going to get your wish come true of that 2 of Cups with this King of Pentacles. It's right there. Okay, Ace of Swords, and there's a mental clarity here to see that, okay? Because remember, the Ace of Swords is a card of mental clarity, breakthroughs, and new ideas that signify success, victory, justice through the power of truth and intellect. And that's exactly why 5 of Wands reverses Matriarch no longer wants any conflict with you. They want to agree to disagree, but they still don't want to, you know, surrender. They still want to be in control. Okay, there's still 3 of Wands trying to, you know, put something together to where they will still be in control of the situation. Okay, they want to feel like they can pull a Machiavellian move here, but if they do something like that, it's only going to cost them because you're not the one to do that to. You're not, they cannot beat you. That's what they still have not accepted, that they cannot beat you yet. They're in Hermit energy, they'll accept it, but it's just, you know, 6 of Wands, you will be publicly recognized for all this because the 6 of Wands is a card of success, victory, achievement, and recognition. It represents the joy and satisfaction that comes from accomplishing a goal or milestone. And Ace of Swords, that's clearly happening here, okay? People are clearly seeing, you know, especially this King of Pentacles, how you are this Empress who is the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. That is why this 10 of Pentacles is here. I mean, it's very simple to see. And now 5 of Cups. Perhaps this High Priest, they're in regret because they picked the wrong side. So now they have to humble themselves if they want to join. And they're having a hard time humbling themselves. Okay, because they've always been in complete control. The fact is they have to give control of this High Priestess in reverse. And concede that their way is inferior to your way as an Empress. And they're having a hard time doing that. And that's why they're in complete regret of this situation. Because they already set the copycat up. All right, so this is their way of, you know, proving this King of Pentacles if they're worth coming along. Okay, but they're still trying to avoid this tower because they don't want to be seen for any of this. They don't want to be seen for what they did, but they're going to have to because they had a lot to do with this. Okay, but they want to avoid it. All right, they want to avoid it because the 10 of Pentacles is here for you. They just want it to be swept under the rug and act like it didn't happen. But it has to happen. They have to get karma for this. They can't just walk away like nothing happened. This is what they're trying to do, this Matriarch. Walk away like nothing happened, like they deserve something here. Okay, 5 of Cups in reverse. Now maybe they're finding peace, okay? They're looking for forgiveness. Okay, they're still not, you're happy about it, but they want to avoid conflict. 5 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. So, you know, they see this 6 of Wands. So I mean, they're not willing to kill their ego yet. Okay, but guess who will come kill their ego for them if they don't decide to do that? And that's death, okay? Because death's here, brother, all right? So this High Priestess in reverse has to be reminded, okay, about that death is not here to fool around anymore, all right? There's no more games over here. Nobody wants to fool around because death is here. Remember that, okay? And this High Priestess in reverse will always be reminded of that. Okay, so they better get out of this serious, why so serious full reverse energy, okay, if they think they want to, you know, rejoin the world with us or avoid conflict. They better get out of that, all right? The 6 of Wands Ace of Swords. People are clearly publicly recognizing you, because this is without a doubt, this is the third time the Ten of Pentacles came out, because you are getting this Ten of Pentacles. You are getting the financial opportunity. You are this Empress. Like I said, this King of Pentacles will bring you this Ace of Pentacles to this Empress, okay? Because not only are you an Empress, but you are the most sexy of all Queen of Wands ever to be seen, okay? Because you are a confident, independent woman or man who is passionate and determined and who radiates warmth and vitality. That's exactly what you do as your Empress. And that's why you have this Ten of Pentacles here. Confirmed, okay? And see, the thing is they don't want to see you like this. They're still rooting against you, this High Priestess reverse. That's the thing. They still want to see you fall on your face. And they think you don't know that, but it's all right, though. Okay, but at the end of the day, that's never going to happen, because Five of Pentacles, because you're recovering from financial loss. That is why the Ten of Pentacles is here twice, okay? That's why you have a King of Pentacles with you. That's why you're an Empress, okay? That's why you are the one who brings the fun, because you are the Sun. That's why Six of Wands are being publicly recognized. That's why Knight of Swords are action-oriented and ambitious. I mean, what else is there to say here, okay? That's why Eight of Cups, whoever, you know, came up against you, whoever chooses otherwise, they're leaving this behind. They're abandoning ship. Even the Matriarch's abandoning ship, okay? But they're still rooting against you. It's like they still have, like, they're going to smile on your face, but they still have something towards you. They still have animosity. So something's got to give here. Death is talking to them, telling them, hey, if you don't let this go, then, you know, I'm going to handle this, okay? This is what he's telling them. He says it's Six of Pentacles in reverse, because whatever, you know, frustration, whatever taking, you know, you're not taking anymore, is what Death is telling this Matriarch. He says no more of that. No more of this Five of Swords. No more of this conflict. No more of this competition. No more of this winning at all costs. All right? You're not going to, you know, to use this Empress's empathy against them, okay? That's what they want to do. Use this empathy, okay? They figure they set up your copycat, and then you would, you know, forgive them, but then they would still pull some type of shit on you eventually down the road. They still had, they still had animosity towards you. So what's going to come with this now with this Matriarch? Are they going to do the right thing here, or are they going to keep wanting conflict with you? Okay, so it's saying Four of Cups. So you're going to have to reject this. I don't know. They're going to reject. They're still looking at you as a Four of Cups. They do not like the way what you did, how you did this to them. Okay, they feel like you are the reason. You know, they're not completely enjoying this Four of Wands. They know that this is all towards you. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration, joy, harmony, and relaxation. It represents the happiness and satisfaction that comes from achieving a goal or milestone. Okay, and this Empress reverse is not, okay. This Empress, this High Priestess reverse is not Four of Cups happy for you at all. Okay, they're not, because they know what had to happen. What they did is the reason why you got here. They know they can't understand. They can't accept the fact that you're better than them. Okay, they can't accept that you have a Four of Wands, and they have to be like a person who, you know, they can't say nothing to you. They have nothing they can say, and this person's not happy about it. Okay, so this person may have to be let go. That's going to have to take this person away if they do not make the right choices here. Okay, because they lack strength. All right, so this person, they can't do it. All right, unless, you know, this King of Cups, you know, they could do this for this King of Cups, but they're lacking strength here. They're not happy for you, this Empress, with this King, you know. For this Empress, this King of Cups, they're not. So what's going to be the end result for this Matriarch reverse, this High Priestess reverse? What's going to be the end result? They're on Hermit energy, they're trying to heal. Are they going to heal? Okay, so it's saying Wheel of Fortune reverse. So that's telling me they're going to get bad karma. Okay, but there is balance here. So if they can survive this bad karma and get past death, and, you know, maintain this temperance, then everything will be okay for them. But they're still very, very apathetic towards you. They still want to take from you with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, but they do want to avoid conflict. Okay, and Eight of Cups, this isn't good. So whatever, Six of Swords, I think this Matriarch is going to be getting left behind. We don't know yet, so I'm not really getting the right answers here. Maybe they are leaving behind this, whatever they were doing, but I'm a little confused at this point. I'll do another read, and then we'll But at 11 p.m. we'll get a little more information towards this. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.